Hey Marvin, how's it going?
Feeling pretty good.
So, last session we talked about we discussed your anger problem. How's that been going this week?
To be honest, I've had a pretty tough time managing it this week. Kind of snapped a couple times at my kids for little dumb stuff, and then just not been a very happy person this week, I guess you'd say, as far as getting angered easy.
Okay. And how's it been going at work?
It's just kind of the same old, same old. Not a lot of interaction. Just sitting at my desk all day.
Okay.
Still in the same spot I was 6 years ago.
Right. Sounds like you're kind of upset about that.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I feel like I deserved, promotion for quite a long time now, and I moved up a little bit in the first year that I was there, but then after that, I've just completely stalled out.
Okay. So is that where most of this anger is coming from, or?
Yeah, I think that's where it originates, and then I get home and kind of take it out on my family a little bit. I get mad at a bunch of stuff my wife does, but I don't know, it's not like I'm mad all the time. It just comes in like spurts, or like something random will just kind of make me mad, or
Okay.
something she says.
I understand. One bad day at work can just ruin the entire day, and sometimes the entire week.
Yeah.
I understand perfectly. Well, what I would like to do this session is just help you come up with some skills to manage your anger, or some options, some strategies, because it's important to know how to manage your anger on your feet, because sometimes people just snap and you'll end up on the news at 5 o'clock, so.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you this whiteboard, and I want you to write down maybe 4 options that help you, that maybe you could do to manage your anger. Just think creative. I'll give you some time to do that.
Tell you as I write them down, or write them down and then.
Either way, it's up to you. You can tell me as you write them down.
Something I've kind of read up on is just like exercising more. I know I've heard that can help a lot, so I'll go ahead and write that one down for you.
Okay.
I don't know how much truth there is to that.
What kind of exercise do you like to do? Do you do abs, upper body mainly, lower body?
If I can, I don't know, I'd rather just like play a sport,
Okay.
but I've never really, it's been a while since I've worked out, so. The other 2 I wrote down were more family time. I think if we had like more time, like outside of just like our house, like maybe take them to the zoo or something. I would see them enjoying that, and it'd make me less likely to take it out on them, because I'm not coming back from work to another, not really stressful environment, but.
Sometimes it's called a second shift, where you get off work and then you have to go home and maybe cook or clean or put up with the wife even, so.
Yeah. Then more personal time. I don't know, I don't really get a whole lot of time for like me myself to do like what I want, watch TV, watch a game or something like that. Watch a movie. Just like 0 1 time whatsoever. I'm either at work or, well, I guess at work I have a lot of personal time, but it's work, so I don't really feel like it. I have to do something with it. So. And then I feel the 4th thing I guess would be get out and talk more with the people at work. Maybe I'd feel more content with my job if I spent more time with my coworkers and got to know them a lot better and actually enjoyed the day-to-day process of going to work.
I can see that being helpful for you. Maybe tell some jokes in the break room. So, which of these strategies will be most useful in helping you basically relieve your anger?
Easiest to do would probably be exercise more, just because it doesn't cost money and it's most physical effort, but it's a less like mental effort for me. So I would guess that. But.
Alright. And
Family time, if we could afford it, would be great, I think.
okay. What is your daily schedule look like? What time do you wake up?
I wake up at 6:15. Usually takes me about 45 minutes to get completely ready. So, and then I have to be at work at 7:25 is when I clock in. So
You just kind of get up and go.
yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see.
Or did you want me to go the rest of my day schedule, or did you want me to just stop it when I wake up?
Oh, you can continue. What's the rest of your day like?
I get to work, I'm sitting at a desk most of the day, just computing numbers, making sure there's no errors in some of the balancing sheets and stuff. And then I break for lunch at 12:30, between 12 and 12:30-ish, call my wife usually, make sure everything's okay at the house. And then at 3 o'clock, usually if I'm not working on something like that I want to get done, I usually clock out about 3. And then go home and eat about 6, go to sleep about 10, wake up, do it all over again.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, let's just move on. I kind of think if we were to find a way to put all of these together, that would be the ultimate way to not everybody gets mad sometimes, and that's okay. But basically to help you manage your anger and probably have it not as much. What do you see the benefits of socializing with your coworkers?
Well, I think it would benefit my attitude at work, but in all actuality, I don't know. I feel like I'd still be stuck in like the same situation I have been in, and I'd still be angry about it. I guess I'd be less apt to get mad at my like job or the institute I work at if I enjoyed work more, but I'd still be stuck there.
Do you think there's maybe an unseen, like a blind spot to this? Maybe it's because you don't socialize that much that you're not chosen for the next promotion.
I mean, not really. The next job opportunity for me is would just be like looking over all the other accountants and making like basically kind of double checking their work here and there. And I would be working on special projects and it's not like I'd be socializing or having to give presentations or anything. So I don't see how the social aspect would tie into it very much, unless it's just like politics and I just want to see that more of that out of me,
I understand. Let's see. So, how do you think we can incorporate all of these together? Do you even think that's possible?
Yeah, I guess it could be possible. I mean, there's that gap, but when I get out of work, before I really necessarily need to be home, I could go work out, and then socializing, I mean, at work wouldn't take a whole lot of extra effort. At lunchtime, instead of like eating alone and like calling my wife, I could try to hang out a little bit more. And then, like I said, if we can afford it, definitely go with the family out. Because I mean, going and hanging out with family, that can't be an everyday thing. So
Right.
Definitely work that in there somewhere.
Are your kids in any sports or?
Jake, my youngest son, plays soccer and he's starting coach pitch. And Kaylee, my oldest daughter, doesn't know.
Okay. Maybe if you got them into sports as well, it would probably help get rid of some of their energy that they have when they get home from school, or maybe your daughter.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really see her participating in sports. She's more of a girly girl, so.
Okay. Alright. Well, for me, I know I was kind of having family troubles, and I just kind of started spending a little more time with my wife. And basically, the saying "a happy wife equals a happy home" is pretty true. So, do you see any way that this is like unacceptable? Like any negatives to this?
I don't know, if I started to socialize more at work, I'd probably get a lot less work done. And that might take away from the chances of getting that promotion that's coming up. It might be coming up soon, there's another opening for it. Hanging out with the family, like if just the stress of that extra expense might be kind of rough on us, and just, I don't know, maybe hopefully the event wouldn't be stressful, but you never know what can happen. Working out, I might have less energy at work, less energy at home, but then again, I might have more energy, It would definitely help a really dang good amount. What was the first one? Oh, exercise.
Yeah, exercise more.
Did I get them all?
I think you covered them. How do you think this is affecting your family? Like,
Well, like I said at the beginning, when I snapped at Jake this week, he just kind of seems kind of shocked. Just, his video game was too loud upstairs, and I was just watching. Me and my wife were just watching TV after dinner, and just kind of snapped and yelled at him to turn it down. And I don't know. Just now, it's just kind of happened like within the last 2 years that I started like snapping and getting anger issues. So it just kind of surprises them, and my wife, I don't know, it just kind of scares her, and like we obviously don't want to raise our kids that way, so it's creating quite a bit of arguments with me and my wife. So it's definitely impacted in a negative way.
okay. And what about? Do you think this is affecting your coworkers in any way?
No, not really. Like, I don't really have a whole lot of interaction with them, so they don't really know that I'm very mad. Usually my outbursts happen at home.
Okay. Makes sense. So, let's see. So, do you see anything preventing you from maybe putting all of these together, or trying to put all these together? And
Time management.
okay.
Like, I don't really have a lot of time. Like, if I work out, that's going to take away from my me time. Well, I guess it could be my me time in itself, but I just kind of like to chill when I get home from work. So,
Okay.
time would be the biggest issue.
Alright. Well, when, let's say you are at work or home, whichever one you would like to put yourself at, and you do feel just a certain burst of anger, what do you think would be the best thing to do?
When I'm at work and I start thinking, I usually don't have outbursts at work, but when I do like start thinking about like something that's gonna make me mad or whatnot, I usually like plug in my headphones, listen to some music, kind of calm me down a little bit. So that's probably what I do at work. At home, I mean, there's not really a lot of opportunities to get away unless I go into my room and watch TV. Just kind of get away.
Do you think maybe, I think getting away would definitely be good, but maybe just taking a second there and trying to see your son's perspective maybe. Maybe your TV was too loud, so he turned up his TV.
Right. Yeah, you didn't hear his TV though, but yeah. I see where you come from. Maybe just like reassess the situation instead of just getting angry quickly. Yeah, I could definitely. But I mean, once I'm already at the mad stage, kind of like, I don't see the point in that.
I think if you don't exercise that much, I've been told that, you just, for me, like exercising helps me release some of that anger. So, but now let's just try to put all of this together and create a plan that looks better. Because it seems like a fairly simple solution. I'm more than positive that you can do it. Do you think you can do this?
I think I'll be able to pretty much do all of it. It might be kind of slow with the socializing. And
Okay, that's okay. Just gradual increases, or maybe you won't even have to be able to accomplish all of this at once, or maybe never, but just kind of trying to work towards it would be something that works. So, you told me that you wake up at 6:15, and you have to be at work at,
7:20.
7:25. So maybe if you woke up at 5 and just had a little bit of personal time, maybe get out, sit on your patio, drink some coffee or something, and just kind of think to yourself and kind of plan out how your day's gonna go. That'll kind of help you with the personal time. And then more family time. I know I kind of started going to lunch with my wife maybe twice a week. So between going to lunch with my wife and going to lunch with my coworkers, it kind of just helps me, be a little happy. When you spend time with other people, you get kind of become a little more happy. And then exercise on your way home. You could just easily just stop at the gym, get a quick hour work in, and you'll be okay. So
An hour would be kind of hard, but I feel like I could start off with like 30 minutes and see how it goes.
okay.
Just because like my wife like needs me at home sometimes when she's trying to get meals ready and stuff.
All right.
Right. Focus on like disciplining the kids and making sure they're doing what they need to do. But yeah, I think I could slowly work that in.
Okay. What do you think about that plan? Do you?
I think it could work like if I apply it and like actually get motivated to do it.
And if you need a workout partner, man, I'd be more than happy to work out with you. So, but yeah, let's try this week, and then next week, if this doesn't work for you, then you can kind of observe it from a different perspective and go from there.
All right, absolutely.
Okay.